Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. Actually, in today's research, we mostly have talked about the fundamental situation on the markets across the board in the stock market, what's going on there. It's about inflation forecasts and so on. So it was a rather large fundamental material in today's weekly research. And to talk about the technical picture, well, it's not necessary currently because we mostly have discussed everything on last week, and here we just will cover some details, what could happen in the coming week and what we'll be watching for. On the euro currency, guys, our idea and expectation of the deep retracement finally starts to materialize. So you can see we have a response to the downside from the major monthly resistance area. On the weekly chart, guys, it takes the shape with a nice butterfly has been completed, and take a look by the last week. It was very clear and nice evening star pattern has been formed. It means that downward action should get some continuation in the further perspective. But first, based on the picture that we have on the daily chart, we wait for some retracement. Because even speaking from the perspective of the evening star pattern, most of all, very often, before a downward action develops, market shows some retracement back inside of the body of the pattern, especially when the pattern was formed right on the top of the significant rally. So actually, the momentum, the bullish momentum that has pushed market higher, it's still here, and that is actually the reason why after strong rally and the first drop, deep retracement happens. It's a very simple idea. Approximately the same story we have on the dollar index, and if you remember, those of you who are watching our daily videos within the week, you know that we have taken the short position on the dollar index even on Wednesday. But at the same time, we said that probably the action will not start until euro will not reach the major intraday target. And indeed, although overall setup has been formed on the dollar index, euro currency was held, the price action from starting downward action on dollar index, upward action here, because euro currency is actually the 50% of the dollar index. And it's creeping lower while dollar index stands mostly flat, just because the other rivals are compensating this drop on the euro currency. But this moment is very close to the end, and we think that in the coming week we finally should get this BC leg on a daily chart. So that's why on this chart, guys, I show you a bit different picture compared to what we have discussed last week, just by reason that here I think that's very important to see this level. You know that the euro currency likes the 50% retracements. This 50% is the most regular fib level for euro currency, and very often shows precisely 50% retracements. That's why in current situation, take a look at 50% level 1250 approximately coincides with the previous former top here and monthly pivot support ones, green line. That's why I think that's become the objective for the medium-term retracement that should happen on the weekly, daily chart, and probably it will take shape some kind of the ABCD action. But our task right now is to utilize this BC action that could happen right on the coming week. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, we're still watching for the same, our well-known ABCD pattern that still just can't complete the XLP final target around 121.94. Our warning on Friday, as you can see, was correct because initially on Friday morning we saw really lovely diamond pattern. But as you can see, and we have warned you that as major target has not been completed, be prepared that this diamond could turn to the butterfly. And indeed, this diamond again has become the fake diamond, and market has dropped. As you can see, this drop down, the market has created the new lows. Step by step, but price gradually is coming to the major completion of the major target. It's 21.93, 29.94. As soon as it will be tested and completed, be prepared for starting of the upward action. That's what we will be watching for in coming week. That being said, if you do not like, by some reasons, the stamp on the dollar index, or you do not like the trade the dollar index by some reason, you're a fan of the euro currency, well, it's okay. So you just here could watch for this butterfly, because the setups on the dollar index and euro currency are mostly similar. Personally, I have position on the dollar index. So if you would like to trade euro currency, it's also possible, and just keep an eye on this butterfly. As soon as it will be completed, this becomes the starting point of this upward rally. The destination of this rally, I think it will be 150 pips probably to the upside. So 50%, 618 resistance of the whole downward action. So on the way up, market probably will reach this cluster, so around 23.50, 24 maybe. So retest this previous bottom. This will be approximately 50% of this action. So that's the target that could be met. On this retracement later, when the market will start upward action, we will be able to estimate this with more precision, because maybe some kind of the ABC reparation will be formed, something of that sort. But currently, guys, our trading plan first stage suggests reaching of this target finally. That's where we were going to this point within the previous week. So I think that in the coming weeks probably should happen. And starting with the upward action. This action probably could last for a week, maybe, or so. So that's our trading plan for the euro currency. Let's see how the situation will develop here.